Hi and Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back once again to Technology Information Channel. Today in this video we are talking about the troubleshooting guides about these engines. The engine models Caterpillar Series C11 model engine, C13, C15 and C18 model industrial engine. How to troubleshoot and how to diagnose different type of common problem and frustrating problems step by step and best guides and standard method and easy quick fixing. So before starting the video, a small request to all newcomers: if you're first time on my channel, please make sure to subscribe and also don't forget to hit the bell notification to make it all. When I upload the new video, you will get notification to watch first. So let's start. If anybody required this troubleshooting guide manual PDF, my Gmail is available in this video description. Send me a message on my Gmail for ask to this troubleshooting guide of the Caterpillar C11, C13, C15 and C18 model engines. I will send you through the Gmail. So let's begin. First of all, I'm going to open the list here. What can we troubleshoot and what can we understand here. As you can see, we have a lot of troubleshooting guides in this manual. Alternator charging problem we can fix on the page number 26, and cannot reach top engine RPM to page number 26. Coolant and engine oil. Okay, coolant temperature is too high. ECM will not accept factory password. ECM will not communicate with the audio system. Display module electronic service tool will not communicate with the ECM. Engine crank but will not start. For example, I will guide you how to use this troubleshooting guide manual PDF. Okay, I'm not gonna to explain overall this. This is very long. This cannot be covered in a 50 hours. Okay, so I will give you the short reference, and using of this guide you can able to easily download and keep this in your phone or your computer, and everywhere you have facing with the troubles, and you can easily take the help from the this troubleshooting guide. If for example we troubleshoot the engine crank but will not start, page number 30, I'm going to page number 30 and open it. Page number 30, this is our page number 30 troubleshooting guide. As you can see here, start the engine. If the engine start but the ECM will not communicate with the cat ET, continue with the procedure. If the engine will not start, refer to the troubleshooting without a diagnostic code. Procedure: troubleshooting engine crank will not start. Engine crank will not start, refer to the troubleshooting without diagnostic code. Procedure: troubleshooting engine will not crank. Okay, first of all, as you can see here, the guide, access to the reference under the utilities menus on CAT-ET. Verify the correct communication interface device and select. Verify the correct port select to the use by the communicate adapter. Note: the most commonly used port is common one. Understand? And then check for any hardware that utilizing the same parts of the communication adapter. If any device configure used to same port exit or close to the software program that it's to the device. Okay, here is some methods can explain to connect. You need to hook your communication system and ET software to communicate and troubleshoot with the computers of the specific software of the Caterpillar ET. And here is some manual references you can check step by step by manually if you not have any communications methods or adapter or software ET. So let's move to the as you can see here, electrical power of the electronic control model ECM. Okay, first of all you need to check the ECM power. Starting at engine shutdown switches, air shutoff systems, starting motor solenoid or starting circuit, engine speed timing sensor, unit injector, combustions. Okay, here is the recommended action: fuel supply. Visually check the fuel level. Do not rely on the fuel gauge only. If necessary, add the fuel if the engine has been run out of the fuel. As well be necessary to purge the air valve from the fuel system. Refer to the operation and maintenance manual. Fuel system prime to the correct procedure. Okay, here is a step-by-step and very perfect guidance. That's the 99% chance you can able to fix your problem to using this guide. Okay, this is specially provided by the Caterpillar factory. As you can see here, check the fuel tank for foreign objects which may be block the fuel supply. Prime the fuel system if any following procedure have been performed. Replace the fuel replacement of the fuel filter, service on the low pressure fuel supply circuit, replace the fuel, replacement of the unit injectors. Unit injector replacement means you all, first of all, if you are troubling engine crank but does not start, you need to first of all to check and verify the injectors. Okay, and this troubleshooting guide in a injector ports. Okay, injectors not working. For example, I'm going back to the troubleshooting list. Okay, as you can see, electronic display module, if equipped, replacing SEM, self-diagnosis, sensor, electrical connectors, engine wirings, programming parameters. As you can see here, a lot of reference in guides and chapters for the, as you can see, intermediate engine shutdown, you can diagnose on page, check from the page 42, and low poor are response to the throttle, mechanical noise, knock and engine, noise coming from the cylinder, poor acceleration response, valve retarder or spring lock is free. Okay, as you can see here is some CID and FMI codes are mentioned with. If you are getting already code, you understand easily with that. Okay, as you can see here, engine speed timing sensor circuit test procedure here, engine temperature sensor and switcher throttle wiring, engine speed throttle positions and all. Okay, you can easily troubleshoot and understand in this guide. If anybody required this manual PDF troubleshooting guide for this engine, please write to me on my Gmail. I will quickly send this Gmail on my Gmail. Thanks for watching. See you all next time. Goodbye.